So that last video cut out pretty quickly. By that last video, I of course mean video 15. This is it. This is the end. As part of the end, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to walk through all of the synergy I've gained. I'm not really sure what I'm doing this last bit here, but this is it. Thanks a lot for joining me throughout this, for sitting through this whole game with me through 17 videos. I hope you enjoy this final battle. I certainly enjoyed fighting it. I wish I could actually show you all the summons I've learned and what I need for each of them. That would help me put them on standby much more easily. I was hoping to get into a battle now, I guess, to see which synergy I needed for each summon, but you have to have one Jinn on standby to do that. And I didn't think of it. So as usual, I'm going to put all of my Jinn on standby for the express purpose of this fight. There is a quick way to do this. You hold in standby, you press select. It will put every single Jinn you own on standby, including that of your backup party. Your main plan should be to have your backup party set up in such a way that they go first, and if they get killed after using up all their Jinn, they will automatically switch to your main party. Then your main party uses Lilith. Lilith will revive all of them with full health, and then they can slowly start getting their Jinny back while you continue with the fight. For some strange reason, I decided to have my main party be the first ones to fight, on the off chance that they survive the primary attack. Pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure I got through the rest of the fight with just them. It's a long fight, so buckle up. It won't go nearly as quickly as the optional bosses went, surprisingly. Something to remember, especially for fights like this, make sure your team has sufficient potions. Mist potions are the best. Any singular potion that heals a lot for one ally is functionally worthless. Give those to Sheba. And Sheba doesn't learn any inherent healing abilities like Piers or Felix or Jenna. Jenna has the only group heal ability in the main party, but a good balance would be to have Jenna and Mia from the first game, the blue-haired girl. They both have group heal abilities. If they are a sufficiently high level, you can have them in the main team, along with your main character, Felix. And if you really want a fire adept, or an air adept, rather use Sheba than the boy. Sheba has a few more powerful techniques. Her spark plasma is stronger than anything that he has, last time I checked. I still don't understand this wise one. I don't get him. He really believes actively that the world will destroy itself with alchemy. I think it's one of those things where they go, if alchemy is allowed to exist, then people will make weapons, and they'll use the weapons to kill each other. But if alchemy doesn't exist, then the world will crumble into dust. Gaia Falls will increase steadily, and Weyard will go away. In Dark Dawn, you learn that people didn't really use Alchemy for Evil. As usual, a empire forms, and I think the empire tries to take over the world, but it's Bush League stuff. It's very simple. Alex also shows up in that game. It's fun. I might actually stay quiet for this video. A lot of it is talking. And I feel like the talking is important. Just say yes. Yes is always the right answer. Wise One is such a cheater. That's it. His mighty miracle. A 3-headed dragon. Golden Sun 2 really stepping it up from the first game. Was Kraden there? I don't remember Kraden being there, but I guess he was. This is it. Oh, Iris, not Lilith. I see how I got that confused though. It's a little Tilly Iris joke for you. Here comes the big missile. So that normally takes 2 turns to come through, but I don't think it actually ever comes through in this attack. For such a powerful attack, Zul feels kind of meh to me. It doesn't have nearly as much impact as the other synergy do. Or the other summons, like Catastrophe or Daedalus. Considering the effort I went through to get a Zul, I'm a little miffed. See, so little damage. Why? Why so little damage? I'm pretty sure it's because 2 of them are Earth Adepts, so it should be taking more damage from Mercury attacks, Jupiter attacks. So I'm pretty sure that insta-kills you. It doesn't work on me throughout this entire fight, but I'm pretty sure it insta-kills you. Yes. Hit it with fire. See, 862 damage. That sounds like a lot. So if you're gonna fight him, hit him with air attacks. Air attacks will do more damage. Anything that needs Jupiter Jin. Yeah, if you think I just killed the boss, I didn't. I just cut off one of its heads. It loses its heads one at a time. Once again, that spirit ring coming in handy. Without our Jin, we actually have very little health, and the spirit ring can boost us quite a bit of our total anyway. So again, I don't know what Haunt does, but I'm not that bothered by it. It didn't get me killed or anything. I don't think it actually stops my attacks. And for some reason, the Doom Dragon, although it has more health than the optional bosses, it can't do a lot of damage to me. Unless it uses one particular attack you'll see later. Yeah, that one's a doozy. I wonder why. Yeah, hit it with Meteor. Once again, Meteor, tons of damage. Look at that, 400. Up, there go all my Jin. Yeah, this, when it does that, it basically breaks any damage you would deal to it that turn. Maybe he needs to have one head left to use that attack? I guess we'll see. So as dangerous as Blast Spire looks, it's not actually that bad. So I didn't realize that that ability was only once per turn, or during one round of attacks. I realized that about here. And so I let him use Break, which gets rid of all positive effects on an enemy. Sploosh. I was waiting for this to hurt me, but it never did. I always survived. And don't forget to heal. Healing should always take priority over attacking. If you heal enough times, you can survive long enough to get all your Ginny back. That will give you a massive boost in your abilities, which is almost entirely necessary to fight some enemies. There it is. It's like a summon. How do you do this much damage to somebody? Look at this nonsense. Oh yeah, it deals more damage the further back into your party it goes. First person takes the least, last person takes the most. If you've gotten to this far in the video without starting your final fight, put the person with the most HP last, specifically for this attack. Everyone else put them first. Weakest first, strongest last. So I'm swapping her out because I don't have my revive ability yet. And I thought where is she? Yeah, I need 9 Mars Gen. Don't worry, I'm just going to perform some basic attacks and healing. Don't forget to heal. Oh, nope, she didn't heal. That's right, I'm planning on using Iris. She can die. And it's fine. Nice, heavy divide taking off her head. That was the Gaia Blade that did that, by the way. Let's try out for Garrett. Unfortunately, I still need more. So I'm very cleverly defending. I'm hoping Iris actually just takes this last hit off on her own, but I don't think she does. Here she comes. Just zaps a dude into the sun. Look at that. Well, a good idea, yeah, would be to switch him out for someone with more summons. 62 damage. 62 damage. It did almost 800 damage earlier. I'm kidding, it did like 400. It did 400 damage earlier, and it broke it down by 2/3. This would be a good time to just get rid of Mana and Ignis. They are literally taking up a whole lot of unnecessary space. Bring back the OG crew. Don't die. You have no healing. Oh, I hate Ginstorm. Now we're all weak again. Oh, thank goodness she survived. Arasi is now the strongest person in my team. And 6 health left. What a trooper. Imagine getting into a fight with someone using this sword. Like every second or third time he swings it, it's going to whip out a meteor. I try to make you watch this one over and over again, but it is a very nice scene. Damn, survived again. Good job. I guess so did you. That's fair. Doing your best. It's gonna be one of the weakest meteors I hit this idiot with. Good job, Spirit Ring, for lasting so many uses without ever needing to be repaired. Yes, final blow being dealt by the Megiddo is like, that's the dream. Surprise, surprise. I wonder if I should have some cool music playing in the background during this scene. No, I don't have access to cool music. I love how Piers says that as if he knows the effect destroying your parents would have on you. Jenna straight up ready to sacrifice her parents for the world. I don't know who Kyle is. I think it's one of these three. Yeah, ready, once again, ready to start some wars. People know what's up. Let's have a quick talk down with all of our people. Ready for it? Yep, just yuck it right in. There it goes. If that tidal wave hadn't taken Piers off course, we wouldn't even have had a ship. None of us would be here. This is cute, getting to see everyone from the beginning. This is the bit where you kind of learn that the Wise One just saved everybody who was at the other lighthouses. This is the point where it's implied he's always wanted the lighthouses lit. He just wanted to believe that mankind could be worth it. What's funny to me is that he trusted this to a bunch of fighters. Ooh, is mankind worthy of the lighthouses? Let me throw a giant three-headed dragon at them. And then he's surprised when we drop meteors on people. If I had the alchemical ability to create a meteor dropping weapon, I would. I'm the reason the Wise One does want to give us alchemy. What use would I have for a meteor dropping super weapon, you ask? None. I don't have enemies that large. They're really implying that Felix had a good childhood in this place. I feel like he really did. It would be nice, considering how violent tourists and Minority were. Straight ready to kill a dude. I did warn you, but the story is quite long. The ending. There's only about 15 minutes left. It's okay. You can do a little bit more exploring here, but there's literally no more reason to. That's good. Look at these parents teasing their child because they died. They were full on dead. And we killed them. It is incredible. Using our magic to fly. Pay attention to this. He clearly gets explained to that everyone's fine and most likely safe and most likely escaped. And then he still throws a fit later when he completely forgets this information as he watches the event. Yeah. And then freeze frame. So I thought I could skip it, right? So I'm currently pressing a bunch of skipping buttons. So I'll be speeding through the credits and slowing down for this section whenever there's story stuff happening. Mercury Lighthouse. Mercury is the first lighthouse you solve. The second is Venus, just barely hanging in there, dangling off the side of a cliff. Next one is Jupiter, with its two towers hanging off the side. And there's Mount Aleph, where the golden sun forms. And Alex, waiting to absorb its power. What a view. Yeah, this was strange to me. I didn't realize that he'd never met the Wise One before. And the wise one just slamming a dude into the ground. Yes. Flee, Alex. Only 4 minutes left. Alex survives. I'm not sure how, because the next game skips like 30 years into the future. But he does show up again. Hmm. Yes. I finally get to speak. So that's a crater. And that right there is a crater. And that's the tip of Mount Aleph sinking into the ground. Thinking about it, it's possible that the hole at Contigo happened like this too. This is nice. You're a silent protagonist throughout the whole game, only saying your name. Not even saying your name. Only saying question marks. Girls in this game being savage again. Oh, his name is Kyle. I'm sure there's some meaningful and mournful music playing, so if you want, just play to Zanarkand in the background while all this is happening. That's it. So that's everything. Golden Sun 2, The Lost Age. With your save game, you can start a battle thing, you can do a whole boss rush, fight some enemies in a dungeon, fight against other players who have the game. It's fun. It's an okay addition. But this was it. This was Golden Sun Lost Age. My favorite RPG on the Game Boy model. And the first one that I actually finished all by myself. It took me years to get through it, but I eventually figured it out. if you haven't watched my summon hunt video, now would be a good time to go do that.